The belief system that's a spiritual belief system and it is not working for you, it can even work against you and create suffering for you, is that you have to be in a higher frequency to manifest everything you want. Because if you are believing this, then you will stress out when you don't feel in a higher frequency and you are not happy and you are maybe thinking negative thoughts. And if that is happening, you are more stressing and you will come into a loop of needing to have high frequency positive thoughts and visualization, affirmations, and you will feel stress while you are doing this, and it will create more and more suffering. But in reality, if you're observing, people are always having different stories. There are also people that get their goals and even better than that, while they didn't believe it will ever happen. So they had the belief system it will not work out, and all of a sudden it worked out. So you can see in that it is not an absolute truth that you just need to think positively. It's more a thing of you have to follow your heart and keep true to yourself and your own truth and follow the inner guidance, your intuition, and stay true to yourself. And even then, if you're in a lower frequency, are stressed out, things can still work out. So there's a truth in following intuition and that things are meant to be, but you also have to let go of the spiritual concepts from New Age because it is stressing people more out than it is actually helping them. If you're really observing people that are very deep into law of attraction, all those things, and I watched them over years, and I saw the pattern that they didn't manifest everything they say they want to manifest. So it's not an absolute truth that it's working in that way. I believe and I know that if you really want something from your heart, it will manifest in the right time and in the right way, but it is not up to our ego, and the path is also not up to our egos. So even sometimes being stressed and feeling down and have a dark night of the soul can be a part of the path for your success or for your life purpose. Because sometimes you just need to let things first go, and there are other things to do first before you get where you want to be. And if you hold on to the belief system that you just have to be in high frequency, then you disrespect actually your own path because feeling down is an opportunity to let go, and feeling stressed out is an opportunity to go within. It's an opportunity to go within and find out what is there in yourself to let go, and what is the belief system that is stressing you out, and you can let that go. And there's so much more in this life than only manifesting goals. There's so much more. So you have to find out for yourself also if you are stressing out because of the need to be in a high frequency, is it helping you or not? And why are you doing it? Why are you stressing over it? So you can find out maybe that's just a belief system. But if you let go of the stress and even let go of the need to control reality, you are more open to intuition because there's no need for control, and the control is in your intuition. Control is from the creator and not from our egos. So that's the real control. If you are taking action on that, you don't even have to know why you are doing what you're doing. Sometimes, if you're really connected and you just know this is what I need to do and this is what I'm going to do, you just do it. You don't have to know why it is working or why and what is the effect of it and all those things. That's all the ego that needs control. So it's also not only surrendering, but you also have to think sometimes. But thinking is the effect of intuition also, because you feel I have to think about this project or I have to think about this and find out what this belief system is. Then you can use your mind, but use your mind wisely. Don't use your mind to stress out and take control and try to take control with law of attraction and things like that. Because taking control, if you think about it, taking control with affirmations and law of attraction, who is doing that? It's a part of the ego that has fear. It's a part of fear. Like, if I'm not going to do this, then it will never work out. I need to do this because otherwise my frequency is lower and I can't manifest this and this and this. It's all thoughts. It's all just a new belief system with a spiritual belief system. And then you just have to find out if it is true or not, and it is not true. Because if it was a truth and it was a law, then all the other possibilities will not be there in this reality. So, according to me, it's just following your intuition, and you are unlimited, like the creator is unlimited, but the ego is limitation. The ego is not unlimited. So it's not the part of our ego that is creating. That's not how it is working. If it was working like that, then we had everything we wanted instantaneously. But there's so much more, and it's just an identification with new spiritual concepts. So just find out that it is not true and find out what is true. So I am very open to clairvoyance and intuition and all those things, and there are certain truths. There are truths in consciousness and in manifestation, but not in the new age way. So that's not how it is working. But I can say that, but you have to find out for yourself and be critical about those spiritual concepts and think, really think deeply about what is taking control, what is that, and find out where it comes from and observe other people also. Like, why are the people that are in a low frequency manifesting what they want? Why is it that some people say, I don't believe it is going to happen and it happens? If law of attraction was true, then they don't believe that it is going to happen and it will not happen then. So if law of attraction was true, then that was what was happening. But it is not. So you have to find out what is the truth. And for me, it's just everything is an illusion. We live in an holographic reality. I see it like that. So I'm putting words on my experience. I'm very clairvoyant, but I also have to add the words that I learned here to my experience. So also don't take it too literally. And I'm just explaining what I'm experiencing. So for me, it's just there's no absolute truth, and the creator can create everything. Our ego is not who we are. We are a soul, and there's no absolute truth in this reality, but only relative truth. So in the moment, it can be a truth that I have to do certain actions to get something, but it doesn't mean that it's the same for someone else. Maybe they don't have to take those actions and they get that thing. Or maybe they have to take more actions. Maybe there's something other in on their life path. So there is not an absolute truth in this. It's more what what needs to happen for your own journey. That's more the truth. So it's a relative truth. And to know what you have to do is just following your intuition. Be open to your intuition and feel inside of yourself what's the real thing to do. And also be very clever and very sharp on what's not what I have to do. Maybe what am I doing that's not really my intuition? What's my intuition telling? Maybe even your intuition is telling to delete certain belief systems or certain things in your life. And it's all coming to take responsibility for your own life and for your own truth and take responsibility for for deleting those belief systems, also the spiritual belief system, and be sharp in what are other people telling and if it is it true, and then observe other people if it is true or not. And if people are telling you things, also find out are there hidden agendas behind it. Maybe they want to sell you something. Maybe they just want to give you a feeling of hope, but it can be a good thing that they are selling, but also can be that it is not a good thing. And don't just listen to people, just observe them and be true to your own intuition and observe what they are telling you. Observe if they are real, like also in their private life, are they doing what they telling you that they are doing? Because there are also a lot of people just telling things, but they don't live it. There's a big difference. And just also be true to your own feelings, even if someone else is telling you you have to listen to this person. But if it feels off to you, just uh, consider if that feeling of if something is off to that person. Is it something from your own belief system that you're projecting something on that person, or is it something that maybe uh, is just not in alignment with you? Someone else can have a different truth and it's not in alignment. And it can be that someone is just trying to sell you something and the person is not uh, living from a place from the heart, but just more from the ego. And observe it and then just make your uh, choice. So just make a choice then and stay true to your own truth. And don't get caught up in new belief systems, also not the spiritual belief systems. And find out what is the truth.